Hey, hi everyone. This is Bruno again with Trucks and Stuff. It is Saturday, February the 21st, 2015. And today I was gonna do a little short video on the new egg trucks that were just exclusively done for us by Tonkin replicas. They are all four T680 day cabs, non-sleeper versions with set of double ag flats, 26-foot outside frame. And they come in a different variety of 3 companies and 1 owner-operator, as we call it, with the flame job. Many of you that, or all of you that are familiar with our product, you know I do companies and I also do owner-operator, we call them, with no names. Dealerships throughout the country actually like them like that because that way they're not hooked up to any specific trucking company or anything. So anyway, just a quick rundown. The first one is the Valley Farms Transport out of Dixon, California. A very well-run family company. Actually, all 3 of these are very good companies, great guys to deal with. They've got a great reputation, been in business a long time, got a website. Anyway, Valley Farms T680 with the grain hoppers, set of double grain hoppers. It turned out to be very nice. Second is Pinella Trucking here out of Stockton, California. Also a long time established, about 4th generation trucking company. T680. Bob Pinella bought some T680s last year and some 579s, so basically a pack car fleet. This one here comes with the grape tanks loaded with grapes, and again set of doubles, ag. This one here is Tiger Lines from Lodi, California, about 15-16 miles from Stockton, where we're located. Dennis and Don Altnow, 2 great guys, again, family owned, operated, pretty large, very well run fleet. Tiger Lines has been a customer of ours and for about at least almost since we've been in business, back in the early 90s. So again, a T680. Dennis and Don bought T680s last year. I believe they started in 2013 actually buying a few. So that's the 3 rundown here. That's the Valley Farms, Pinella Trucking, Tiger Lines with the sack load. And we'll have different loads for them. Obviously when you call, some loads we're getting pretty low, but grapes we've got enough, quite a few. We've got quite a few sack. There's bulk onion loads that go out. We've sold those before with Pinella. And fourth, last but not least, is the T680 owner op. It's a real pretty blue, like a cobalt blue metallic. And it's a loaded sheetrock, loaded with a sheetrock load. Very nice. Tonkin did the ends. Looked very good. Very good. Actually, there we go. Come with the V pattern like that. I just took them out of the box and I didn't even set them up and put them like that. I guess you can. There's no rhyme or reason. I guess you can just do them however you like, but that's traditionally how I see them loaded up in trucks. So anyway, this right here, this comes with the sheetrock load. These do not. This is the only one that comes with the sheetrock. You know, and it does come off. We don't glue or anything. I do it for the trucking companies because obviously they want to keep it with the loads that they buy to give out to customers or drivers or whatever. But when you purchase these, the loads will not be attached. You can take them off and switch them around, whatever you'd like to do. So that's the ag trucks. You can get them from Central Valley Models. They are in stock now, ready to ship, and I believe they put them on the blog and the website already. Matter of fact, I'm almost positive. If not, they will be by Monday. Second, are a bag of parts. For a lot of you kit bashers, that's a lot of stuff in there for $10. They're $10, right, Bruno? Just want to double check. He's nodding yes. $10. There's like 6 pairs of double hump fenders. There's 6 pairs of the smooth fiberglass simulated chrome tandem fenders. There's battery boxes. There's like 16 or 18 fuel tanks in there, different sizes. Aftermarket bumpers, battery boxes, chrome light bars, deck plate with steps, only one of those. There's about 8 or 10 rope boxes in there also. Just a fantastic little parts pack. I mean, I've seen some guy's selling just 2 pairs of aftermarket fenders for $9.99, and here you get a whole pack of, I mean, a lot of kid bashing. So that's also available now. Oh, and some air cleaners, right? Like I said, there's a lot of things. There's 10 or 12, 13 different items in there. And also, last but not least, I know a lot of you that don't know me personally or just finding out about us. I know I get a lot of phone calls, and guys, you know, they ask me, I don't know if you know this about the kid bashing and that. And I've never said I was a professional or know-it-all. I love to hear suggestions because, like you guys, I love the trucks. And there's a lot of guys in the truck manufacturing or die-cast business that just run the business as a business. As far as the trucks, they really don't know that much about them. Now, as far as businessmen, they're businessmen, businesswomen, they're fantastic. They know how to run their companies, been in business a long time, but they just don't. They like the trucks, but if you ask them really to call out the difference between a 379 extended hood and a 389 or a 3D8 versus a 379 shorter hood, they really don't know. You know, they know a 379, but that's 379 was available on a shorter hood, extended hood. They don't know that. You know, and that's not to say that they don't know what they're doing. It's just that they don't love the trucks, and that's why they don't kit bash. They don't do anything like that, and nothing wrong with that. Everybody runs their business the way they do. They're successful. I, on the other hand, when people ask me, I do kit bash because I don't like the trucks. I love trucks. Obviously, you know, I've even got the real Peterbilt. I mean, you see my layout. You know, there's no industry served on my layout by trains. Basically, they're just run through. Everything's served with about 900 trucks. So, what I did last week in kit bashing, Tonkin Replicas sent me one of the new frames and some of the aftermarket parts that are going to be available at the owner-operators that we are going to be having, probably, barring any complications, about the end of spring, first part of summer. So Memorial Day weekend, thereabouts, give or take, we should start seeing some of these come in. About 65, 70 of different versions of the Kenworth W900L and the Peterbilt 388, 389. So what I did, he just sent me the frame in raw zinc, and basically all the cast plastic parts are black. That's how they cast them. Well, I can't chrome. I know that there's a little, Eric Anderson from Tonkin Replica has always told me that they've got little kits that you can chrome. Well, I went the other step. I said, you know what, the weather was pretty nice here about a week or so ago in California before it got foggy and dreary again. So I painted the parts, like the aftermarket visor, the deck plate, the smooth deck plate, the aftermarket fenders, and the rear tail bumper, the upside down T I call it. But those parts will also be in chrome. Obviously, some will be painted, but some will be, most of them will be chrome the way they are. So anyway, what I did, I took this truck, this Peterbilt, this 3D8 that we've also offered before with all the different sleeper configurations, and basically when I started with it, it would look like this. It's a stock, regular OEM stacks, regular Hodge-built quarter fenders, black frame, nothing, you know, just a nice basic out of the factory truck. So then I took everything off and I painted the frame, and then I put it on the new frame. Frame didn't have anything, so basically I had to I took the front axle from the existing OEM truck, did that, put on the aftermarket rear light bar, the deck plate, and then I even put a few jewels in the back of the sleeper, just to kind of resemble back cab lights. And then put the aftermarket miter cut Peterbilt traditional stacks on there. And that's what it looks like. You know, from the factory, the paint job is from the factory. The frame and the fenders, I painted them. So they're shiny, they look good, but I'm not a professional painter, but they actually turned out pretty darn nice. You know, I'm pretty satisfied with that. But I just wanted to show you guys with the drop down red visor, how much these trucks really changed. They really, you know, they changed considerably. Where they really show off is on the side profile. You know, the frame is considerably longer. Went from 265 to about 294, 295, 295 inch wheelbase. So that stretched it out pretty nice. And where that's really going to look real good is with a 63-inch and a 70-inch stand-up. Because if you remember, the 70 came all about right here. And it made it kind of snug. I mean, it was perfect for big company use, fleet, but when it came to owner-operator and show trucks, it's a little too tight against the van. So, as you can tell, this is going to be a very good, very great addition to our existing hood trucks. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown, just keep you up to date. The 4 ag trucks with the T680 day cab non-sleepers with loads, the aftermarket parts, which are for $10. There's even chrome airfoils, air wings, turbo wings that you can mount on top of the sleepers. I mean, it's a great pack for $10, and you can put them on all the Tonkin replica 153rd trucks. So, and then obviously, last but not least, but this addition here that I kind of kit bashed. The fifth wheel was black, so I just painted it silver, left the black ring in there, just like the aluminum Holland fifth wheels are now that a lot of guys run with lightweight aluminum fifth wheels for tanker application, wherever weight is a issue. So anyway, this week we are going to be out of town. Actually, Monday I'm leaving for where else? Tonkin Replicas. And I was talking to my wife this morning, and her and I had the same idea. She said we should do a YouTube video while we're up at Tonkin Replicas. That way, I have to ask Eric. But Eric is a very personable, outgoing guy. Fantastic. If it wasn't for Tonkin, I mean, I've got a lot of the ideas, but with Eric working, I mean, this is a perfect partnership. Because if I have the ideas, Eric is actually willing to go forward with them and make them for me rather than just be closed-minded and say, hey, no, because there's some guys they would have, and believe me, I've experienced this. That's why I'm exclusively Tonkin Replicas. I've had them where I wanted the longer frame, and no, this is good enough. I mean, if they want longer ones, then let the consumer build them and, stretch them themselves. Well, you can do that. I mean, obviously, whatever. If you want to go a 310-inch wheelbase frame, you're going to have to do that. But for the most part, a lot of you I've asked and are satisfied with 294, 295-inch wheelbase. So, Eric's not opposed to that. He will make them for me. I've got to buy a certain quantity, but yet, at least, the other couple, I don't want to mention any names, but a couple other companies, just quantities or not, they just were opposed to it. It wasn't in their scheme of things. So, anyway, so we will be up in Seattle. If I can work it out with Eric, and also Ron McCall up there, which is great to work with. Both those guys do a quick little video, show you what we're doing up there. It's a lot of fun. Seattle's a great city, beautiful. I'm not much for big cities, being in Stockton, still not that big of a town, but it is a beautiful city to go and visit. Space Needle, 2 major sporting Seattle Seahawks and Seattle Mariners, so it's very nice. And right next door, about 15, 20 miles away, is Bellevue, so corporate offices for PACCAR, always makes it nice. And but I will definitely try and get a YouTube video. That way I introduce Eric and Ron to maybe a little interview. I don't know if they're open to that. I'm sure they will be, because like I said, Eric does go to shows, and he's very personable, and so is Ron. 2 great guys to deal with up there. So really looking forward for the trip and have a good time up there with those guys. So, and discuss more new projects. Some things I can tell you about, some things got to, just because of competition, don't want to let it out too early, but we will be working on new projects. You know us. I don't stay still with too many things and write on the same thing for 5 or 10 years. I always want to see new things, and I get a lot of suggestions from you guys, phone calls, emails, on the blog, whatever. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it, because your ideas, I'm not going to say I'm going to use them all, because obviously nobody can. But hey, if I can implement 75% of you guys' ideas, I'm happy, you guys are happy, Tonkin's happy. Hey, can't get any better than that. So again, quick run through. Appreciate all your support. Everybody always contacts us, tells us, hey, we're checking out your videos. Hopefully I'm getting better and better at this, because I love to talk, and a couple videos I really didn't talk too much or kind of apprehensive, but hey, just gonna start acting more like Bruno, and this is what I love to talk about. So hey, continue the support. We really appreciate it. Feedback, good or bad, You know, if it's bad, I want to improve on it. If it's good, hey, we love that. So anyway, here's the model. That's basically what they're going to look like before, after. So hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any comments, email again. Let us know what's going on, and I'll definitely keep you guys informed. As I promised before, I'm feeling a lot better. Probably 90% there from that sepsis I had. Almost died from it last September. Again, thank you for all your emails and support there too. I got them. My wife would tell me, you know, you guys would email or call, and you know, prayers, the whole works. So I really appreciate that. So again, you guys have a great week coming up. I know I am going up to Tonkin. Always fun up there meeting the guys, meeting up with the guys. I've met them already many times down here and up there. So we'll definitely keep you informed, and we'll get back in another video hopefully here in a couple days. And when we get back, we'll upload it and show you what we did in Seattle. Guys, have a good one, and keep on playing with those die-cast trucks. Take care. Bye-bye.